Hello, my name is Steve Lyons, and I am with Vineline Logistics, a third-party logistics company based right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I want to talk to you about our experience so far with Turvo. After reviewing a number of different transportation management software solutions, we did land on Turvo in August of 2021. And as we were researching, reviewing all of our different options, there was a few key things that we knew we had to have from the provider that we were going to select. One of which is customer accounts or portals that they would have access to. In Turvo language, that would be a tenant. So giving access to the customers to be able to review and have transparency to their order information, the rates, documents, tracking updates, and just being sure that they're up to speed on what's going on with the orders in the assignment to Vineline Logistics. We also wanted to be sure that our carriers had access as well. And our carriers needed to have access to, again, the documents. They needed to have access to being able to message with our team if they just so happen to get into any sort of issue with the load. There needed to be a mobile application that the driver could access for tracking purposes. And in Turvo's case, that's the Driver Turvo app. We also wanted internally for there to just be a level of efficiency in the cloud. Not having to log into a server, not having remote access, which is what we had in the past. And we wanted to be sure that we didn't have to maintain a server as well. So being able to have a cloud-based solution that's available not only just simply through a browser, but also through mobile applications, being a tablet or a phone, so on and so forth. Turvo checked those boxes off, right? There were other solutions that did provide all sorts of extremely robust versions, but the user interface was nowhere near as beautiful as what Turvo presented us with. And while that may seem like something that's not a requirement, it does go without saying here that people enjoy the way that it looks, and because they like the way that it looks, they're adopting it a little quicker. Training has been incredible through the Turvo Academy. Turvo held our hand first week, had someone here on site making sure that our team got up to speed. So the deployment was quick, efficient, and our team felt fully educated and had their questions answered. So that was just an incredible value that the Turvo team added throughout the deployment and launching process of this TMS for us. Nearly in 2022, compared to 2021, we doubled our sales. And we feel as though that is not only just a contribution to our team and what they were able to accomplish with their sales efforts and the increased number of headcount here, but we could not have done it without Turvo. Our capabilities were impacted dramatically, what we could offer, what value we offer to our customers and carriers, employees and vendors. Because we had this capability advancement operationally, we were able to more confidently sell in this marketplace and give the transparency to our customers and carriers that we never had the ability to do. The collaborative aspects of Turvo truly made us be able to compete with the likes of larger brokerages on a much smaller scale. The do more with less mentality absolutely became something we were living out through the technology that we had internally. Integrations became something that, as part of our tech stack development last year, we felt as though we had endless options. We integrated quite a few different services, and because of that, when it all came together, we felt we had one of the most robust TMS systems in the marketplace. Technology plays a crucial element in our industry, but our ideal here at Vineline Logistics is to balance that with the human element. And Turvo has absolutely supported us throughout that process, making sure that we don't use technology as a scapegoat for not still offering top tier service. We just had to determine how to apply that human element and technology and balance. Our customer experience manager, Gil, has done a tremendous job in making sure that we, week in and week out, see not only enhancements to the system, but also that our concerns are addressed, and that if there's a solution that is already available inside of Turvo, he wanted to show us how that would be rolled out. But also there's times where the TMS isn't capable of doing something. That feedback is heard, that's provided to the developers at Turvo, and they have created features and enhancements based on our feedback, which is, as a company such as ours, that is what gives Turvo the true partner feeling. So all that to say, we have felt that Turvo truly has positioned us to be able to compete in an incredibly dense, incredibly competitive marketplace. Our customers, carriers, vendors, and employees have all experienced an improvement in our service levels because of how we have applied Turvo and how we have been able to improve across all areas of our process chain. So thank you for listening, and we appreciate your time. Have a great day.